Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to create a Homework 6 Part 2 model in the inventors. So let's do that. So what we need to know, we need to first define the unit which we are using for Part 2 or Model 2 of the okay, let me okay, I think we are now good to go. Yes, so as you see that we are using inches to create this object in inventor. So in order to do that, let's go to here, new, click on the new. We are going to create it our model in the inch. So click on the English, select the second one, standard.ipt, then click on the create. You know how to save it. I don't need to explain the naming now. Just follow the instructor exists at each homework. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus on this sketch. So this is my point of view in this sketch again. This is my front view, okay, and I'm going to draw this sketch using this view. So what I need to do first, as you see that I need to draw just the front view of the sketch at the plan. So there is more than one way to draw this one. So today I'm going to use the line, okay, and I'm going to select the XY to draw this object. Okay, so what I want to do, I'm going to start it from this point. So click the line again and draw one line. Okay, so this line should be a what? Should be a vertical, horizontal. Okay, so if you are drawing like this one, okay, you need to apply horizontal constraint using the constraint tab to this line. And what is the dimension of this line? What is the size of this line? Okay, as you see that is a 6 inches. So change it to the 6. Okay, now what we need to do in order to have access, click on the home, click on the front. Now you have the access for your line, right? Again, click on the line. So let me see. So we need a 3 inches to top, right? Click on the line. I'm going to show you other option. From the end of this line, you see that is a green, it means that it's the end of this line. Click, move your mouse to up, use the keyboard, add 3 and push enter. You see that? You added the dimension on it. Okay, so let's so here we need the 2, right? From here, move the mouse at this direction, put 2 using the keyboard and push enter. Okay, now you are at the end of the line. You don't need to click it now. Okay, so we are going now have something like this, right? I'm not something like this. You can make it a vertical if you want it, or if you don't making vertical, you need to use this constraint. Okay, so vertical, some vertical line, then we need something like this, right? Then we need to move here something like that, then like. Okay, so as you see that this line is not horizontal, we need to apply sorry, it's not a vertical, we need to apply a vertical constraint. Okay, click on the vertical constraint, move the mouse top of this line and click it. Okay, it's a vertical, this is horizontal, this is vertical, vertical, horizontal, horizontal. Okay, now we need to back to our sketch, and you see that the distance from this line to this line it's a 2 inches, right? So it means that click on the dimensions, distance from this line is 2, which we have it. So we can go for the second one and we can say that from this one to this one should be 2, right? So which we have it now here 2. Okay, and now look at here, from this part to this part it's equal to 1 inch, right? So now I want to move this sketch to the pivot point. To do that, I am going to use this features, okay, this constraint coincident. Click on the coincident, move your mouse, click on the corner of your object here, you see that, then move the mouse to the pivot point and click it. Now we have fully defined object, okay, and we are using exactly the same dimension here. So what we need just extruded 3 inches, right? So now let's look at the home view, then move the mouse to the 3D here, select the extrude. We need to extrude this object, this surface, 3 inches. Okay, now let's again click escape and click on the home view here. This is our object. Now it's time to apply a self check. The distance from A to B, where is the A? This is our A, right? And where is the B? This is our B. It should be 7.348 inches, right? From this point to this point. So how I can measure it? Go to the tools, go to the measure, click it to the first point, point A, and the second point. 7.348. Is that? Yes, exactly. You see that? We satisfy the first condition. Now we are going to measure the face area. Which face area I need to measure? This face area. Okay, this is the face area I want to measure. Measure, and this is the face area. It's equal to the 14 square inch, right? So which is 14 square inch. That's also good, right? So now let's measure the total face area. So again, in order to measure the total face area, you need to go to the file. Here is file, click, move the mouse to the in properties, click on the properties, then go to the physical, click update. This is our total area for this object, which is equal to 92 square inches, right? Yeah, 94, yeah, sorry, 90, yeah, 94, and we got the same result. Okay, we passed the self check. Now it's time to move the second step, right? The second step, now we are going to modify these dimensions. First dimension which we want to modify is dimension 1, and where's the dimension 1? This one, our extrude. Now we want to make it 1.5 instead of the 3, right? How we can do that? In order to access to the extrude of this object, move your mouse, as you see that, to top of the extrude, click, right click, edit features. We previously extruded 3 inches. We need to change this one to the 1.5, right, and click. So we did the first change here. Okay, let me put, we did the first one, right? The second one now, it is dimension 2. Where is the dimension 2? This size, and instead of the 4, we need to change to the, instead of the 3, we need to change to the 4, right? So we need to have access to the sketch of this object. To have access to the sketch of this object, move the mouse to the extrusion, right click, and edit sketch. You have access, you see that, to the sketch. So move the mouse to the top of the 3, double click, and change it to the 4. Okay, now we satisfied the second change here. I'm just going to put here. Third change is at dimension 3. This one, you see that, instead of 1, we need to change it to the 2. Let's go, double click on the 1, change it to the 2. And third, and the last one, last modification is dimension 4, right? Where is the dimension 4? It's this. it's right now it's equal to 6. We need to change to the 8. Now move to here, double click, double click on this one, on the 6, change it to the 8. Okay, so we modify our sketch based on the new dimensions. Click on the finish here. This is your new sketch. Okay, now time to apply self check. So let's self check. We need to measure the distance between the A to B, and that should be equal to 9.069 inches. Okay, where is the A? This is the A, this is the B, right? So in order to do that, we need to go, of course, to the tools, right? Click the measure, click the first point, click the point A. Now as you see that is equal to the 9.069 inches. We satisfy this condition. The second one, we need the measure face area, right? And that should be equal to 24 square inches. Which area? This area. 24 square inches. Done. Good job. Now we need to measure total face area. Okay, to measure the total face area, you need to go to the file, iProperties, physical, update, and this is the value of our object. It is equal to 90 square inches, and here we have also 90. You know, we validated our object. So now what you need to do, you need to follow the same procedure, exactly the same one, right, to change the dimension of the 1, 2, 3, 4, and again measure the distance between the A and B, measure the same face area, and measure the total area for a new dimension, and submitted your answer to the Canvas quiz. Thank you for watching this video. Keep watching this series of the video in order to improve your knowledge of Inventor.